They finally did it. They made a sequel to Resident Evil.
It's about damn time.
After 23 years, finally they have released Resident Evil 2.
I hope Chris is back.
I have bad news for you.
What?
There's no Chris.
What about Jill Sandwich?
I've got another Redfield for you, though.
Okay.
I can help you out there. There's one thing this thing does not do. I'm going to try to fill in the blank here. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Resident Evil. Okay.
That was pretty good.
That was the best I had.
That was pretty good.
I've been sick.
And I think that helps. I think it helps the raspiness.
Yeah. This is obviously the remake of Resident Evil 2.
Right.
Let's just jump into a save. Let's jump into a save.
Yeah. Whoa.
I have a lot of saves.
A lot of ribbons.
I'm gonna. Yeah. No.
No?
Look at that.
I heard on harder difficulties you might.
52 saves.
Wow.
Let's go here. This is like maybe a third of the way into the game.
Okay.
So not really super spoiler heavy. Also, it's a 21-year-old game.
Yeah.
Can you spoil a 21-year-old game? I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I never played the original, so
Really?
I'm excited. No, 4 was my first Resident Evil.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm extra excited to go back now, and because this isn't just a remake. This seems to be like well, it's not just a remaster, I should say.
Yeah, it's definitely not a remaster. It is a full, obviously, from the ground up remake. I haven't played RE2 since it came out, and this thing is as consistent with my memories of that as I think it could be.
That's cool.
But also, how much do you actually remember about a game you played over 2 decades ago?
Well, I bet the fact that you have camera control here, adds a lot. Like, I remember, I obviously didn't play it, but the big complaint is like the tank controls, right?
Right.
Which at the time you dealt with because they were fine.
We didn't know any better at the time. This game is a weird anachronism because obviously it is a third-person game with over-the-shoulder aiming, Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of new kind of modern quality of life improvements, but it feels like an old-ass Resident Evil game, and that's the highest compliment I think I can give this thing. It brings all of those memories back. I love this game. I'm just gonna say flat out, I can't remember the last time I had this much fun playing through a game. It really just nails. Hang on, I gotta be quiet. There might be something bad around. No, I think we're good right now.
Some sort of undead.
Wait.
It's probably just rats.
I hear something moving. Fuck is that? Okay, I think we're good. Bad stuff has gone down in this room previously.
Yeah.
Let's say.
That's just a brain.
Things were bad here.
This is Mortal Kombat?
Kind of. Yes. There's a lot of mortality here for sure. Okay, where do I need to go here? I'm just kind of wandering around the police station a little bit.
So when you say old Resident Evil, what are the key characteristics to you of
inventory puzzles? like literally that is the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing they kind of lost with 4 onwards, right? It turned into much more of a pure action series.
Yeah, there was little bits here and there, but honestly, nothing too.
It was mostly a shooter.
It was grab 2 keys that are on opposite sides of this room and then put them in.
This game is chock full of puzzles and some pretty involved ones.
Yeah.
It's not just. There is a lot of inventory stuff. There is a lot of pick up this red jewel and shove it into a slot, but a lot of more involved stuff in that too. Also, tons of backtracking, tons of exploration of this police station. There's more than just the police station in the game, but it almost ends up feeling a little Metroid-esque.
Okay.
Because there's a ton of there's a bunch of doors locked with chains. I don't have any way to get through those. And then all of a sudden you get some bolt cutters and it's now I can go open every chain locked door that I've come across.
Yeah, go back and find some yellow herbs.
Yes, tons of just get a thing that opens up 3 new pathways that you've previously found to be blocked. It's just that really satisfying loop of going back and forth and getting into stuff you couldn't get into before. All right.
Seems like a pretty peaceful mansion.
I've
/ police station.
done a lot of work.
/ old museum, right? Isn't that how they justify it? That it's
yes,
weird
this is
and windy.
Because there's a whole lot of antique-y, bespoke mechanical stuff going on in this place, and everybody's just hey, why are there secret passages and chambers underneath this police station? Why can I shove an emerald into this statue's eye to get into the bathroom?
Oh wait, go up to that vending machine. What do we got?
I love that the vending machines are Japanese style.
Okay, is that Arta?
Erba?
Copa?
Wow, I really can't.
Yeah, I cannot make that up. Well, what's important is that they're cold drinks.
Really shouldn't waste bullets on that. Ammo at a premium, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Like, it hits all the notes. I mean, it's a lot of inventory puzzles, a lot of backtracking and exploration, very limited ammo. On the normal difficulty mode, there is an assisted, like they call it assisted mode, they don't even call it easy, like it's just straight up, like here's the mode where we help you play. But outside the assisted mode, there is 0 aim assist.
Okay.
Like there's no sticky, which is really weird on a controller.
Oh yeah.
That's like you just don't even think about it anymore as just a feature that you have when you aim guns with a controller, right?
But yeah, but even Red Dead, like a game that's not about its gunplay, has some sort of auto aim.
But this it is 100% loose. It's 100% on you to aim, and you. Well, we'll get into some combat. You'll see what I'm talking about. But A, the ammo is quite limited. B, you've got a high potential to waste it.
Yeah.
Because the zombies sway around a lot. A lot of the enemies are faster than you can really realistically track.
Does this have good like limb stuff where if you shoot them in the leg, they kind of buckle, or if you hit them in the shoulder, they kind of like get knocked back a little bit?
Not so much with the gunplay, but you have a knife that you can cut limbs off with while they're down, and then they can't walk anymore and stuff like that. Because this is a throwaway save, I'm going to make some ammo. You've got this gunpowder. I want to say the gunpowder is new, but I could be wrong. But you can combine 2 regular gunpowders to make bullets, or you can combine a regular gunpowder and a high-grade gunpowder to make shotgun. Later on, once you get enough high-grade, you can combine those to make magnum bullets. Anyway, I've just been wandering around rambling because I'm at a point in the story here where I've kind of cleared the station to the extent that I can right now. The Sarge is
not looking good.
Yeah, he's in rough shape. He seems like a good guy, but he's not doing so hot. Anyway, actually, if you played the demo or watched me play the demo, which you did, you'll know that you were supposed to find 3 seals.
Yeah.
Do a thing with a statue.
Conclusion.
I happen to have the 3rd seal here. Let's do our business.
I would go to way more museums if you could do stuff like this in them.
It's so cool. Who knows what's down here?
Brad, I have a pretty good idea what's down there. Not a lot of lights, not a lot of living things.
Yeah.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin.
Uh-oh. I know those grunts.
Get you to a hospital right now.
Same voice actors?
Foreshadowing. I don't think so.
Okay.
Come on, I've got you.
Don't quote me on that, but I'm
Look, we can still
pretty sure they're new.
Is this the game? There was like something about Union...
Maybe?
Not wanting to use Union voice actors, so they got different voices.
God, I hope not. That strike's been over for a while.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that unsubstantiated.
That could be the case.
Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a quote from Claire here saying, I would have done it. I know you guys wanted me to.
Original Claire?
Yeah.
Huh.
But it seems that Capcom and everybody involved, unfortunately, has gone with non-union voice actors.
Oh,
for the
interesting.
performances.
Huh. I did not know that. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Although, I wonder...
You know, that's one side of the story.
I wonder how well that stuff would have held up. Well, whatever. They're professional actors. They can, they can play to type if necessary. The thing I was going to say is that those original Resident Evil games, not exactly known for their dramatic weight.
No, especially that first one.
Yeah, the first one is just something else. But maybe the second one was a little better, I forget. But actually, the thing I was going to say is, like, that's another one of those classic elements this thing really retains, is it's just kind of runaway sense of cheese. Like, that was actually a pretty earnest cutscene right there.
Yeah.
But a lot of the character interactions, especially between him and Claire, are just like almost self-aware.
Yeah, that kind of like
at how ridiculous it. Remember that part in the demo where the guy is getting his lower half eaten and Leon is just like, hang in there. Like, it's a lot of that stuff. It's a lot of like, these characters don't seem to really quite recognize the gravity of what's going on around them.
Or they're in such severe trauma that their brain has shut down. They can only spit out one line.
Yeah, so it feels like a game out of time in a really good way.
Yeah.
And just top to bottom, like, it just feels like one of those old games, just with a lot of modern trappings. Like, it's really something. I just devoured this game, and I never marathon through games, but I could not stop playing this thing. I just had such a good time with it.
It's good to hear that the kind of tropes of like scarce ammunition and backtracking and stuff don't make it feel incredibly dated.
Well, oh no, definitely not dated. Like, if anything, it's almost like that. Ooh. Okay. Like, it's almost like that Dark Souls thing, you know? It's like when Dark Souls came back and people were like, oh yeah, right, hard games, hard, mysterious, you know, oblique games are cool.
Yeah, there was a long period where...
It's kind of like that. It's like, oh, like having to worry about my ammo count and not just like mow everything down that gets in my way is actually refreshing in a weird, restrictive way.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I had a real love-hate relationship with this game for part of it, because there were spots where I felt like I was wasting ammo and I just got mad about it. But like, I guess the best advice I can give is just to roll with it and just do your best and not like save scum and try to do better on this, you know, a given encounter.
Like, use your knife where you can, but don't just like spend 20 minutes kiting a guy just so you can save a couple bullets.
Don't be too precious about it.
Oh, geez.
Or about this.
Who's that?
This guy's got some issues.
Oh, it's Nightmare. It's after the Soul Edge.
Yeah, he ate the Soul Edge. Now it's his shoulder.
Very shiny.
Yeah, it's a good looking game. Oh boy. Alright.
On this thing.
See what I
Very
mean?
perceptive, Leon.
Yeah. It's just dumb. Oh. 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 Yep. Oof. You're not the slightest bit mobile in this game. Like, you've got a 180 turn, and that's about it. No lateral movement really, other than the kind of strafe, the slow strafe. No dodge.
And I assume you can't take too many hits.
Yeah, it's got the same health system as the original. It's just you go from fine to caution to danger to dead.
Okay.
I finished the game with a ton of healing items.
Okay.
Ammo was a lot more of a concern than healing, to be honest. Oh, there's some stuff in here. There's one thing in particular that I would like to get my hands on. Where is it? Is he stuck? Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been hankering to play a game like... I've been thinking a lot about Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space.
Yeah.
And even Evil Within 2. I'm just looking for a game that kind of captures that feeling.
This is that for sure, like 100%. It's had me thinking about Dead Space again recently, like all those types of games. Like, this scratches that itch really well. Ah, here we go. Oop. No.
Hold on.
Do it. Ah. Where's that eyeball?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Show me that eyeball.
No, you gotta get that glowy part.
Reload. Oh boy. Ah. No!
Uh-oh.
That's a dead end. Oh. Show me that eye.
So you've just been playing on normal?
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, that's bad. Ow.
Got him right in the eye.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
So your knife is just in him, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get that knife back, actually.
Later.
I kind of needed that. That was my
One last fuck you.
my one knife.
He was really trying hard to think of a one-liner.
He's got nothing.
Somebody's watching me.
Man, I really need that knife. I don't know who this police department has contracted with to provide combat knives, but man, they really need to find another vendor because those knives suck ass. They break very quickly. That was one of the mistakes I made early on, is that kind of counter move I did on that guy. Like, you can do that on pretty much anything in the game. Like whatever sub-weapon, whether it's a grenade or a knife you have equipped, you can burn it.
Just like break you out of taking extra damage.
So yes, exactly. Like, you avoid taking the damage, but what I didn't realize early on is that it takes the shit out of the durability of your knife when you do it. You can only do it like 3 times before the knife breaks. So I went through knives faster than I should have. So you kind of have to decide, like, okay, do I want to eat this damage or do I want to lose like a third of the usefulness of this knife?
Is there any sort of indicator on your durability?
In the inventory, there's a meter.
Okay.
Let's heal. Okay. Oh, it's the best item in the game.
What is that?
More inventory.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a big deal. You definitely end up needing as much inventory as you can possibly get
Totally.
later on.
That's something they carried into 4 for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, I actually really enjoyed the like kind of Tetris almost system of that.
This doesn't have nearly that aspect. Like, there will be some weapons that take up 2 squares and stuff, but for the most part, it's just kind of like one item, one slot.
Yeah.
But you still have to make a lot of decisions about what you want to roll with. The thing I was going to say about the difficulties that you asked about, like, it's not a traditional, like, easy, medium, hard. Like, the assist mode is like I said, it's got aim assist, your health recharges, like, it's just kind of training wheels mode. But normal is just kind of the mode, and you can save as much as you want on normal. Hardcore is the one where you need ink ribbons. Like, hardcore is old Resident Evil, so I haven't tried that yet. I actually do want to try a hardcore run at some point, but it's not just a matter of, like, you know, let's give the enemies more health or anything. Like, you actually have considerations like how often you can save and stuff like that.
So is Wesker in the picture at this point?
No. He was in the first game.
Was he
I don't
in
think
one?
he ever. Yes, he is. He is in the first game. I don't think he shows up here.
I don't know much about the timeline.
It's kind of so. I think this game is set maybe like a week after the first game or something.
Okay.
Like, the mansion is on the outskirts of Raccoon City, and then now here you are in the middle of the city, like with the outbreak having gone citywide.
Damn. Need a key card.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Dude.
boy. That dog has no eyes.
You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
I don't think he's gonna listen.
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp.
Thanks for the tip.
Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you
God.
for your help.
Surprised you made it this far.
Is that Ada Wong?
FBI, huh?
Maybe.
What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where are you going?
That information's also classified.
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
It takes a tremendous amount of moxie to wear sunglasses throughout a zombie apocalypse.
At night, like in a dark garage.
I'm
Yeah.
not done talking to you.
Also, to be as unhelpful as she is.
She's got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Great. But yeah, this is like, you know, this is early on in the series enough that they were just starting to introduce all these ridiculous characters.
Yeah.
I think that is actually the first ever appearance of Veda Wong. I could be wrong. Have I actually shot any zombies yet? Since we started this?
You killed the eye guy.
Oh, hello.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, God, I forgot. If you just aim at a zombie long enough. Is he gonna keep doing it? Maybe not. He's gonna, actually, he and Claire both just have this whole like stable of one-liners that they throw out as you're pointing guns at zombies. Sometimes you can get them to just like continue spitting them out. He's just like, son of a bitch.
Shit.
Oh shit, fuck you. Like, just constantly. It's really ridiculous. Everything about this game is ridiculous in a really fantastic way.
Yeah, I'm glad it's kept the charm
Yes.
alive.
Hello?
Like, I actually would not have thought they could recapture the feel of those old games exactly as well as they
Hello,
did.
human?
You been here long?
Long enough. Are we the last ones alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh. That's good news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Iron sent you.
Irons. You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around?
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
I'm sure he had a good reason.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass.
You're really gonna throw that cigarette away in a zombie apocalypse?
Probably gonna need that, man.
Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming.
What? What's coming?
Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have taken it, Leon.
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's just me. You can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Dum dum dum. All right, let me poke around a little bit more. Actually, maybe shoot some zombies.
We could always let these guys out.
Yeah.
Oh, she was just curious.
Yeah. Let's say I might be making things a little easier on myself later on.
Yeah, this just looks really good. Even
Yeah.
the stuff like the cars and
Totally.
the walls. Like,
Yeah.
for a gray parking garage.
This is on a PS4 Pro. On the Pro and the X, it runs at 60 FPS.
Oh, nice.
It's more like 30 on the regular consoles. Also, I hear the PC version is a real licker.
Oh, cool.
I haven't tried that one yet, but Digital Foundry was very positive on the state of the PC version.
Capcom's kind of all over the place with their PC releases, so it's good to
I know
hear.
Monster Hunter was like kind of messy.
Yeah, and Street Fighter had its own series of issues.
So, you know, a lot of locks with like card suites on them and stuff like that. You know.
To jot down, you know, like I need the red key in the back of your instruction booklet
So,
in the notes section.
Actually, it's really good about that because
Oh, cool.
like it annotates everything. So like, anytime you go near an item but don't pick it up, see it marks it on the map.
Yeah.
Doors get marked with the type of lock it is. If the room is red, that means there's still stuff to find or do in there. Like
that seems very useful since you mentioned there's a lot of
Yeah, it is crucial. Like it would be much harder to navigate this game and just remember what you need to do without that stuff. But it doesn't feel cheap. Like it doesn't feel like it's leading you by the nose necessarily, because you still have to scroll around the map hunting for like specific locks and stuff like that. Box.
just a box.
Fair amount of like examining objects to find something to interact with on them. Like it's those types of inventory
yeah.
puzzles. A lot of that stuff.
Right. Not a sound you ever want to hear.
No.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of cages.
Oh, it's tempting.
Don't do it. Oh God. Monster.
They're zombies, man.
He's locked away in a cage.
They're already dead. I'm doing them a courtesy.
Oh, this is the least safe room
Yeah.
in the building.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Not so bad.
What was the Undertaker up to?
Oh.
Oh.
Ugh. Oop. Oh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Just go ahead and put that one back in.
That's, yeah. No thanks. I'm good.
Oh. That's just. Oh, I thought it was just legs. What's up with his body? Okay, it was just a weird lighting.
It's a face.
Ugh. Somebody took his face off.
Just gonna let that one slide. Ah!
Oh, was it in his hole?
Let's not talk about. Oh!
Ah!
Okay.
Sorry for taking your key, but I really need it.
Let's. Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay.
Shit.
Whoop, see? Like I'm. Oh my god. Whoa!
Whoa.
Sometimes you get really lucky with a shot like that. It's
A mysterious stranger showed up.
It's really inconsistent about that stuff. Oh. I shoved a grenade in his mouth.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Then I shot the grenade.
Great, now he can't see.
Some zombies will take 6 or 7 shots to the dome before they go down
Jesus.
permanently.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll just blow their head off in 1 or 2 shots. It's weird. So you don't really ever know quite how much ammo you need to burn.
To be fair, I'm not sure how many shots to my head it would take for mine to explode.
That's
either.
fair. Since you put it that way, that's
It could be anywhere between 1 and 7, probably.
sure. Oh no, I've missed an item. I ran through this before we came in here and had the relevant item. Oh no, I know where it is. Speaking of backtracking.
So you think they're going to give this treatment to 3?
I doubt it. I would have to look this up, but my memory from the time is of 3 not being especially well received.
That's the Nemesis one, right?
Yeah, that's the one where you're Jill and Nemesis chasing you around the whole game. I think, or most of the game. Oop, wrong way. I could be wrong, but for whatever reason, I feel like I remember 3 not going over especially well. And then Code Veronica came out, and that was kind of it for old Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And then 4 after that, and that was just like, you know, it's kind of off to the races from there. So I don't know what else they would do. It's not like they're going to remake 1 again.
Well,
I mean, you know, I guess I'll put nothing past them. But, like, I bet there's a decent number of people out there that would say that RE2 is the best one.
Huh.
Definitely of that old style.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally forgot to grab that before. So I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't think 3 or Code Veronica are really, like, fondly remembered enough to get this kind of treatment. So I assume this is just kind of a one-off.
So they're on to, like, you know, Dino Crisis or whatever?
Yeah, now we're talking. Oh god, fucking Dino Crisis.
Trying to think of what other PS1 era Capcom games
Games
they
of that
could
style.
remake.
With the fixed camera and the monsters.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly too close to the sun here, but I would 100% support them making a brand new Resident Evil in this exact style.
Oh yeah.
Like, if they fully went for it and just made a modern-ass classic Resident Evil, like, it's basically this. Like, they've basically done it. Like, this is totally a valid proof of concept to me that this could work in a brand new game.
Would you want them to return to these characters,
I don't
or
know.
give someone new a shot?
No. I feel like they've got a pretty good stable of characters.
Yeah, I mean, they continued on with Chris and Leon and all of them into 6.
Like, this game just hits the sweet spot so well of, like, building mystery and intrigue without answering too many questions, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the Umbrella conspiracy is starting to take its full shape, and, like, Ada Wong shows up, and who the hell is she? And things are sinister and bad, but it doesn't get to the point where, like, you know, later on they were answering every question that you could come up with about the conspiracy, and, like, Wesker was turning into an anime villain.
Yeah.
You know, they went so over the top with it. Like, this game is not all the way there, so I don't know where they would go story-wise. Alright. I'm almost done here. I won't show too much more of this game. It's really good. Alright, so I need to get through there.
Yeah, you know, Capcom has a history of re-releases and re-releases and re-releases and stuff like that, but this seems to be of the quality where it is acceptable.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, like, even if you've played RE2 to death, like, it's just, they did so much here in terms of, like, modern convenience features, and it looks really good, and the production values are super high, and it's just really fun. It's really fun and refreshing to play a game that looks this good and, like, has these production values with all those old school gameplay elements. Okay, I gotta get these both in the red.
There you go.
A lot of puzzles like that and stuff. Oh boy. Oh hey. Oh hey.
Who let the dogs out?
Not me. I'm just gonna go. Whoa.
Oh,
Go, go, go! Oh!
they just want to play. Enemies don't drop anything, right? So you're not really missing anything by not killing these?
No, definitely not. All the enemies stick, though. Like, no enemies never... Whoa, Jesus. I'm out.
It's like if you ever had to come back here, these dogs would just be chilling.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is... I should... I actually killed almost everything in my way in the game when I played through it. Like, I actually didn't run from stuff too much here. Kind of curious to see if it's a valid strategy. Stay down.
There you go.
Okay, oof. Man, Leon not doing too hot. Most of the enemies can't operate like heavy doors and stuff like that. So, typically you can get out of an area, you're fine. But if you ever have to go back there...
Just pre-prepared.
Yeah, you're kind of screwed. Actually, like, enemy management is a big part of the game, along with the limited ammo.
Right.
For example, like, you might have seen some of this in the demo. Whoop. But this happens a lot. And if you have the right item... Sorry. You can just do that.
And they're not ever going to get through there?
Yeah. But he will stand there and bang on that window for the rest of the game. Every time you run by here, they're not especially smart. But there are way more windows in the police station than you ever find boards. So you kind of have to pick and choose which ones you want to board up.
Yeah,
but
like if you're already dealing with an enemy, you might want to board it up.
There was one part in particular where I had failed to board any of the windows in a long hallway, and I had like next to no bullets, and the next thing I knew I was dealing with like 5 zombies in there. And that really sucked. So you can get yourself into kind of a bind. Oh! God, those are the best. I wish those happened more. Like getting a zombie in one shot. But you know, see, like the zombies sway around a lot and you just got no stickiness to your aim at all. Oh, I don't have a knife. Shit.
What?
Excuse me, sir. Oh. Ah!
Really good lighting.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn it.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Hey, a knife.
Just happens to be a knife. I bet those guys are not dead. Ah. That's what I was looking for. Oh, no.
Still twitching.
All right, I think he's dead.
Are you dead? Or undead? Re-dead?
Oh, hey, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
From the other side? This is one of my favorite things in this game. Hey, remember him?
Oh, shit.
Hang in there!
Remain calm.
That guy just lays there dead for like half the game, but eventually you come back through here and he's finally become a zombie.
I don't think it's looking great for your guy in the lobby then.
No, probably not. All right, I'm gonna go like 5 more minutes. I could probably just turn this off now, but this game's really good. I kind of can't stop playing it.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
I'll jump into the menus at the end here after we stop playing here, but there's a ton more than just the single playthrough. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what all is in here, because it's actually kind of confusing. So you pick Leon or Claire at the beginning of the game, and so I just started a new game as Claire last night. If I understand, you're basically playing through 2 different versions of the same story. Like, whoever you pick primarily is the person who goes through all this stuff in the police station.
Right.
As opposed to, it's not 2 different stories happening in parallel, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's 2 alternate versions of the same story.
I see.
But whichever character you don't pick then gets a different story that you do afterwards.
Oh.
Which is shorter?
Okay.
Just like, I think like 3 hours long from what I've read. It's confusing. I haven't dug into it too much yet. But point being, like, you finish the game with one character and there's still like a ton of different stuff you haven't done yet to play through as the other character and as kind of like a prologues. I mean,
And then there's a
epilogue sort of thing.
tofu.
So that's, I don't even know what that's about. That's like some totally other separate joke survival mode thing or something. I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
There's a lot in here though.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the thing. Actually, like, there's this whole almost like in-game achievement or like kind of challenge system. Like most of it is just like concept art and model viewer stuff. A few of these unlock weapons and some extra mode stuff and costumes. Some of them, they don't even tell you what you need to do until you figure them out. But like, there's some kind of interesting stuff on this list. Like, I mean, a lot of them are just like, you know, get every weapon in the game. Like, find all the mods. Like, kill enemies with submachine guns or whatever. But there's some weird stuff like, where is it? Oh, weird. Yeah, huh. It's gotta be like right at the end. There it is. Like, you ever worry about how many steps you take? And it tells you, like, look at this, I'm like halfway through the game here or less, and I've already gone way past that.
Yeah.
So like having to beat the game by worrying about how much you walk, like there's just a lot of weird stuff to...
What is hardcore college student? Going up. Okay.
Be clear on hardcore. But yeah, like a lot of weird stuff, like beat it in less than 4 hours, beat it without ever healing, beat it without ever opening the inventory box.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff too, like in addition to multiple character stories, there's all these challenges to go back and do.
replayability.
Yeah, totally. And it's fun enough that I actually want to go back and do all that stuff. I've read, I don't know much about this, I saw some people saying they're even talking about putting in some kind of like semi-random mode.
Oh, really?
Through free DLC.
Huh.
That would like populate the game with random enemies and stuff like that. All right, we're just about done here. I could just sit here and play this game for a while, but
Leon needs to rest.
yeah.
Oh, especially after that.
But yeah, like if you're into old Resident Evil games, or if you didn't play those, but like you said, if you're into like Dead Space, or like you mentioned Evil Within, like any of those kind of games that sort of like happened in the wake of Resident Evil, like this hits those notes so well.
Yeah.
I had so much fun playing through this game.
It seems like a package with a lot of love put into it.
Absolutely. And like I said, it just feels like a game out of time in some ways. Oh, hey.
Oh, jeez. What were they up to in there, huh?
Better not to ask. Oh. You can kind of just do this.
He's really not a fan of what's happening. Oh.
Oh! Wow. Okay.
Bye.
That arm's gone. Someone lose a key.
Someone lose this old-timey,
How can you?
huge key.
That's a helicopter.
Not anymore.
Hooray! Now I can go down this hallway
Already a better plumber than Mario.
where that helicopter just happened to be. Oh, well, shit.
Jesus Christ!
That's not a zombie.
No, I should, okay. Oh man. This is one of the most imposing things I think I have ever seen in a video game. Oh god, nope.
Looks like Q from Third Strike.
Ah, shit. Do I have any grenades? Shit. I'm out. Made it.
Surely he'll never think to look back in the room where he first saw you.
You'd be surprised. Oh my god, did I actually lose him? I think I totally lost him.
Why not give
Ah,
him
shit! Okay, never mind. Oh boy.
Hello.
Time to go.
Do you know about our Savior, Lord Jesus Christ?
Okay, now I should definitely go.
My mother got me that hat.
God. Ah! I know that's kind of a big reveal. Well, I mean, whatever. It's, you know, this game is 20 years old, like I said, but this guy dogs you relentlessly, and you can't kill him. And
Some
it's
sort of nemesis.
super cool. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. He really has a habit of showing up at the worst possible time. But like you spent hours exploring this place in this really kind of languid, you know, like just exploratory fashion, right? Like just at your own pace. All of a sudden they add this like ridiculous time, this urgent kind of time component to it. There's a really weird dimension to this game.
Yeah.
After just like taking it really slowly, like picking your way through this place room by room. Oh shit! Hey! All right, we should stop this. Things have just gotten real.
How much is this?
This is full price,
Okay.
$60. I'm gonna, oh shit.
Is that on PS4,
PS4, PC. Wow. Just gonna give it my all here.
Well, great, Brad. Thanks for showing us Resident Evil. You did a great job
Thanks, I'm really,
showing off everything this
doing
game
what I
has
can.
to offer,
Okay.
including getting your skull bashed in.
yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
You're dead.
I am dead. This game is fantastic. Unless you just hated the old Resident Evil games, I can't recommend it enough. But that's kind of the one reason I can think of somebody would not be into these, because it does such a good job of recreating that stuff. I'll just show you, like I said, after you beat it with, you know, you start a new game, you pick a character, play through it with that character. Then this opens up, and so I beat it with Leon, so now I've got her. I think you would have to beat it with her on a first run to get the Leon equivalent here. I'll just pop in here real fast, because it basically is starting back from the beginning of the game in kind of this weird condensed format.
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble? What the? Don't shoot!
Get down! Come on!
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah.
Rookie
Leon
cop.
Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Anyway, I'll skip through this. Like they're basically, that's kind of the whole beginning of the game. They're just sort of whipping through in a really quick, condensed way. But I'm excited to get into this. I don't know what to expect exactly. Because I played just enough of this last night to know that this point I'm at right here, A, this isn't something you never see as Leon, this area. B, this is like several hours into his story. So, like, I won't go too far here, but like, you kind of link up with what you have been doing as the other character.
Right.
In a really weird, kind of mind-bending way, because it seems like it's skipping over parts of the timeline. That would make a lot more sense if you had actually played the game, but... Like, that helicopter crash happens, like, hours into the game.
Right.
So, like, they have just kind of jumped you ahead here. I don't know, it left me scratching my head as to what she's been doing for hours, you know? Like, they sort of cut stuff out, but from what I've read, these little sort of post-game epilogue things seem to work pretty well and fill in more stuff.
That's cool.
So, point being, there's a ton of stuff in here, and it seems like it's all worth doing. Like, I'm really excited to play this Claire stuff, and I actually even want to just play through the main game as Claire also and just see what I've missed. Like, it's good enough that I think it's actually worth going back through.
Hold on. I'll be
And
right there.
maybe that's where you can get your hardcore run in.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about trying a hardcore run as Claire.
Uh-oh. Well, at least he's not going to turn into a zombie.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
What are you doing?
How you doing?
Come out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
This game's great.
Key in one of those fancy
This thing is way better than it has any right to be, I think,
No.
as a remake
But how are you
of a
doing?
20-year-old game.
You know, just surviving.
I highly recommend you play it.
I'm going to check it out.
All right, do it.
Any luck with your brother?
Thanks, man.
No, not yet.